The month of May was another month where I worked hard, capturing and uploading drone videos and photos, growing my Microstock portfolio for more passive income. I upload to over 12 Microstock agencies. Agencies like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, Pond5, StoryBlocks, IStock and many more. I've been doing this since 2012 and the last 3 years very seriously, making over $2,000 every month and growing. Now the month of May was a month where I did drone traveling. Some of the highlights were capturing the beautiful skylines of Frankfurt, Cologne and Koblenz during daytime, but also at sunset. I captured nice castles in the beautiful Eifel along the Rhine River and seen impressive industrial installations. Although we should not forget that beautiful things are not always far away. You may find them around the corner. As I discovered new places and captured good footage in the Netherlands as well. Now it's time to see the results of previous work and where my Microstock journey of multiple years have brought me so far. I'm grateful for the constant full-time passive income I have built so far, but I know the best is still to come. Hello and welcome everybody back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you my May 2024 Microstock earnings. Sorry I'm a bit late, but I was traveling in Asia. I will tell you more about my adventures there later. For now, the total is $2,133.30. I'm going to show you what I made per agency and my bestsellers per agency. And also I'm going to show you how much work I did, how much I uploaded, my portfolio size, and how I did compared to last year's the same month last year. So let's dive straight into it. Now my total earnings are $452 more than May last year. Here you can see my May months from 2022 to 2024. In 2023 I made an improvement of 2.2 times, and that was $925 more. This year I made 1.27 times more than last year. I see that all over the last few months, so it's a bit of a trend. Next year, who knows, probably it will be better than last year because I'm still uploading. Now these are the agencies that I uploaded to. The number one is Shutterstock with $802. Second is Adobe Stock with $579, StoryBlocks $370, Pond5 $225, Getty Images iStock I had a best month ever, new record, $126, so I'm very happy with that. Below that we have the minor agencies. Posit Photos with $15, LME $8, 123RF $3, Dreamtime $2, Wirestock 12 cents, and Video Hive and Dissolve nothing. So that makes the total of $2,133.30. Now first off, we start with the lowest agencies. These are the minor agencies. Total of these is $29.65. Now what we see is that from the top 5 major agencies, 98% of my income comes from there. Conclude that they have the large market share. I find this interesting because these companies are all trying to get a market share. And you can see here that it's really tough. That they only get like 1% of the market share. So think about this when you want to start your own Microstock agency, which I tried. I tried to make my own website and sell there. I think this tells you that it can be really difficult to get a market share. These companies are already invested a lot in it. They still are quite small. Now the bestsellers you can see here. I have deposit photos. I had a bunch of sales, images and renderings, and also drone videos. The highest one is this 3D rendering of a gas station pump for $5. Next we have this self-supporting bridge by Leonardo da Vinci 3D rendering for $2.50. And we sold an aerial drone video from the TT circuit in Assen for $1.49. Now here we have LME and 123RF. First video, the Eemshaven port in the north of the Netherlands, and secondly is a data center in north of Holland. Now also here we see silos, petrochemical silos and solar panels next to each other. Personally like this file because it has a contrast and it tells a story. Sustainable energy versus fossil energy. Sorry guys, these are actually photos, not videos. And here is a video of a large stadium called the Kuip in Rotterdam. These are some of the sales I made there on 123RF, mostly images. Now next we have Dreams Time. It's always quite a slow seller. Here we have a modern agricultural farm with solar panels on the roof. A rendering of a World War II airplane I made. City overview of Purmerend, north of Amsterdam. I sold 2 files, so I think that's the same buyer. Also here again we see the data center selling well, and also we have some sales on the port of Rotterdam. I started uploading to IStock. Now IStock works a bit differently because a part of the work, the keywording, they do for you. So you only give a small description of what is there to see in the image or the video, and they will do the keywording for you. So yeah, I also want to try that. Usually I have a lot of videos of one subject, so I'm also gonna put a few files to IStock as well. So what they do is they upload it to sites you can select. So you can select which one you want to upload to. For example, Pond5 or Shutterstock, they will upload it to them. Before I had mostly images on there. Yeah, I already see a little bit of sales. Yeah, next we have the number 5 of the major agencies. That is Getty Images iStock. This was my best month ever. A couple of months ago I started uploading my drone videos. Now I'm starting to see after a few months that the results are coming in. Now this tells you the story that it takes time before you start see income. So be patient. This is not, I think it will increase even more if you keep uploading. The files will now pick up and yeah, start to climb in the search results. I think it can be even more. Uploaded about 200 files. 190 videos in 1 month and a couple of photos. My best sellers, if I focus on videos, this is a video of city of Luik, I believe, in Belgium. This is Dunkirk in the north of France, and this is a data center at sunset. Yeah, I decided to go back to this data center to also capture it in sunset, and because it sells so well. This is a data center next to it, also selling well. This is an aerial hyperlapse of Amsterdam South. There's a financial district, and this is a hyperlapse that captures the infrastructure and the buildings there. And lastly we have the skyline of The Hague, a large city here in the Netherlands. Skylines usually sell well. So yeah, best month ever, $110 more than compared to May 2023. So I'm happy with Getty iStock growing, and I think there's more to come. Now next we have Pond5. Pond5 is always very up and down, as you can see in the years so far. Of course, if I compare to last year, it's also up and down, but overall it's higher. And the videos that I uploaded are plus 182 videos and some photos as well. So about 300 files more than last month is pretty good, I would say, for Pond5 standards. $50 more than last year. Bestsellers: aerial drone footage of an LNG facility on the Maasvlakte in Rotterdam for $24. Editorial aerial footage of a large mining machine in Germany also made me $24. Typical Dutch traditional windmill in a polder landscape for $35. And you will not believe it, I sold another video of a data center And here an aerial of a village called Westkapelle in Zeeland for $17. Now on number 3 we have StoryBlocks. Also StoryBlocks is a bit up and down-ish. It also has depends on, I think, their approval and their sometimes they stall a bit and a lot of files get queued and then you see your earnings drop. So that's very annoying, but now I saw that they approved a lot of files, plus 800 files online. Yeah, and these are all just videos because they don't accept photos and illustration, I believe. So now the best sellers are quite similar to previous months. Here we see an aerial drone video of the Dolomites in Italy. 1.5% of my downloads came from this file. This is an American flag. About 1% of my downloads came from this file. Here we see the Kinderdijk, traditional Dutch windmills near Rotterdam. About 0.7% of my downloads. Petroleum oil storage silos in the port of Rotterdam. About 0.6% of my downloads come from this file. Here we see the container terminal, also in the port of Rotterdam. 0.48% of my downloads. Now you might wonder, where is that data center? Well, it's on 9th place with 0.42% of the downloads. On number 2 we have Adobe Stock. I uploaded about 200 videos. Of course, Adobe Stock doesn't really accept editorial, but I uploaded 206 videos. My portfolio grew also with 19 photos. So 225 in total. My best selling day was about $70 and it was $116 better compared to May 2023. Now my best selling images or videos, Amsterdam Rijnkanaal. It's an inland shipping port and a bridge. Next we have a data center as well. And the third one is a wind turbine located on the Afsluitdijk. So it's like an offshore wind turbine, sustainable energy, and I really like the close-up view. That really gives it stands out, I think. Next we have Brussels that made $22. And lastly, this is also a data center, but a bit smaller than other data centers. So yeah, made $14 on it. And yeah, on the right we see the income per day, which is always pretty good. Nice total. Can be higher, but I'm not unhappy with it. As long as it's higher and we're climbing. Number 1, we have Shutterstock with $802. My portfolio grew with 333 files, video files, of which also I uploaded 34 images that got accepted. So in total my portfolio grew with a little over 360 files. The bestsellers of this month is also what we saw in Adobe Stock. It's a wind turbine, a close-up view at the Afsluitdijk. We have a port of Rotterdam, which made me $124 in the past 3 months. Also we have the Erasmusbrug in Rotterdam, iconic city bridge. So really an icon of the city. Next we have something that was made in the port of Rotterdam, petrochemical silos, which made me $83 over the last 3 months. And lastly we have an EV charging station along the highway. Earned me $56 in last 3 months, and it got downloaded 2 times. Now on the right we see earnings per day. Some days are really high, so $100 days we see, which is pretty impressive, I think. So $800, not my highest month. My highest month is like $1,300, but I think yeah, there are better months to come in the end of the year, like last year. It's $116 higher than last year. These were my May earnings. Bestsellers, a demonstration of the work I did. To keep updated, please subscribe to my channel. It would really help me. I hope to see you at the next video. Bye bye.